Yay. Whoop. All right. Okay. So what we want to do is, all right. So you should be able to see the pin on the screen. And I guess we could just say the first 3 people in the first time get in, if you want to do it that way. And then for the next round, we can let people raise their hands. So whoever the first 3 in should make it in. And then after that, it'll tell people that you can't get in at all.
Oh, I have to turn that darn music off. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
There.
Looks like there's 6 people in right now, so that should be enough for 2 rounds. And this will go fairly quickly.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so hang on a second. We got one person in the waiting room who's joining. It's taking in a minute. All right, so yay, now we have everybody in. Okay, so for the person who just joined, which I believe was Harriet, we're having a bit of a technical difficulty. We can only have 3 people playing at a time at the moment. So we're good. We got the first 3. And then once we get through this round, we'll do a couple more rounds so everybody has a chance to play. So Shelly is our computer operator person. So if everybody's ready, let's get going.
Everybody has entered their game pin.
Well, yeah, because they're on the screen.
Yeah, and you need to have either a second device or go into the kahoot.it and put that. See, there's the player limit reached sign. Okay. Yep. We won't know if they were. I hope Brenda, Pam, and Rachel were able to put their game pin in.
Well, yeah, because they wouldn't be on the screen.
They wouldn't be here if they hadn't.
Oh, you're right. Duh.
Yeah. So the other people, please quit trying to get in, because then it keeps putting the thing up on the screen, and we'll let you in on the next one.
So we're going to start. There's a couple of test questions. No, there isn't. This starts right away.
Oh, so I didn't get a chance to read that one out. What places in the 3-column fleet formation did the 4 ICS ships take?
Tough questions.
And the answer is all 4 evenly spaced from front to rear along the central column. Oh, okay. I guess I should actually, don't hit the next button yet. I should read out the answers too. I forgot about that. So Nydia had a question.
No, you don't. It gets too complicated if you do read them out loud.
Oh, okay. Then I will not.
Said it was a tough question.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said I have questions.
Sorry.
Okay. So,
so next.
Yeah.
Everybody got that right.
That one
Yay,
right.
Everybody got that right. Woo! Okay, so let's see who got there the fastest. That's yeah. So Rachel or Rach got there, and then Pam's in second place and Brenda's in third. But you know, with only 3 people, somebody has to be last. Okay.
Well, somebody always has to be last.
Well, sure. Which cabin was allocated to Gwen, and where was it located on ICS 2? And the answer is Command Deck 4, 28. All right.
And
Rach is still in first place, and Brenda moved up to second. Just remember, you got to be quick. The quicker you are, the more points you get, even if you get them right. Which color quadrant is Logan in? Red. Everybody got that really quickly. And Brenda is on fire, and Rach is still in first place, and Pam is still bringing up the rear. At the RQC, Logan gave Gwen the nickname Oh, right. You got there just in time. Everybody answered it correctly with yellow candy. Brenda moved up to first place. Rach is in second and Pam is third. What did Margot Lark make for breakfast on the 4Gs last morning at home? Everybody answered quickly like that. Cheesy garlic eggs. And Brenda's still in the lead and Rach is still in second place. Not too far behind though. Pam's not far behind. There's still a chance for everybody. Gwen's Ladies of the Court bridal function was held in the, which room place? And everybody got that right. So congratulations.
You guys are.
The Lapis Lazuli Grand Chamber. Brenda is in first place and Rachel's on fire this time and close second. In which ARC ship did LaRonda, Dawn, and Hasmic travel to Atlantis? Well, although is it Hasmic or Hasmic? I'm not sure. Ooh, first time that not everybody got the right answer. The answer was AS 809. So 2 people got it correct.
No,
No.
nobody got that one right.
Nobody got
Oh,
Yeah,
that is so
nobody-
confusing. Okay, I looked at the, you're right. Okay, nobody got that one right. Thank you for correcting me.
Oh, that's okay. What's odd is that I probably would have answered 1109 and I would have been wrong too. And I probably wrote them
1109 is the one that Gwen was on.
Yep.
Yeah.
initially.
transfer.
You're right. You're right. I knew I recognized that number.
All right, exactly. So the standings remain the same since everybody got that question wrong.
Yeah.
This one's a puzzle. Place the
Really?
champion members of Team Lark in their order of finish from highest finish to lowest finish. So highest, goes first and then lowest goes last. And you get a little bit extra time on this one because it's harder.
Somebody was fast. The
Yeah,
others were
really.
thinking about it.
Yay. 2 people in. Last person.
Easy to remember how to manipulate the answers on your device.
Everybody's in and we got, what is that? Two
This is the
people got
order.
it. No, one
Right.
person got it right.
One
And 2 people
person
got
got
it
it
wrong.
Yeah.
Yep. So the right order is Kokai and then Kateb, Gwen, and Gabriella.
Yeah. Or Bree.
True, Bree. And Rach moved up to first place. Brenda's in second. Pam can still catch up. Which of Gwen's dorm leaders did not make it through the semifinals? And the correct answer was John, and 1 person got that correct.
Let's see who it was.
And yep, Rach is now taking a big lead in first place, and the other 2 positions remain the same. What color was the artist's uniform in the games? Everybody got that one correct, which was yellow. So Rach is on fire, it says, and she maintains her lead, and the second and third place remain the same. Woo-hoo. Place the 4 Atlantis Grail books in the order from first to last.
The test question.
Yeah, I think that was a test question.
Yeah, but they got shuffled in with.
Oh, that's right. That's why that happened.
when-
Ah, good to know that that's how that works.
Yeah,
Because the answer is right on the screen.
yeah, right, it is, if you looked at the books.
Everybody got that correct. And the correct orders: qualify, compete, win, and survive. And
Everybody
this-
get that
this-
one correct anyway.
yes, and that was a 0-point question because it was supposed to have been one of the test ones up front.
It was a practice question, but we shuffled the answer, or the questions before, and
And yeah, we
didn't
forgot
shuffle
about the
the
fact it was going to shuffle those in. So
sorry.
But
about
that's why we're doing this. We need practice.
what is the Atlantean word for dance? Oh, wow. Those are really close.
Mhm.
And 2 people got the correct answer, which is Ora Hamai. At least
Right.
that's always how I pronounce it in my head.
Yeah,
Yep.
those are tough ones for people that only listen to the books and don't read them because they never see spelling.
That
Yep.
is true. Rach is still in first place and still has a fantastic winning streak with 5 correct answers. And Pam has moved up to second place. Yay, Pam!
It
It's always
change
fun when you see somebody move up. Of Gwen's friends, who had the best standing score before the semifinals? And
Yeah.
everybody got that correct. It was Dawn.
What, she was 98 or something?
Yeah. And our positions remain the same, and Rach's score has zoomed ahead.
And look at how close 2 and 3 are, Pam.
I
and
know.
Yeah,
That's going to
20
shuffle a
points.
little.
20 points out of 6,000 is amazing.
It's
Where
amazing.
did Gwen first speak with Chiyoko? And 2 people got that correct, which was language class. Ah, and Brenda has moved ahead of Pam, but you know, I'm sure we'll see that shuffle a good bit. What was the name of the games arena island in stage 4? Everybody got that correct. It was Ben Ben Island.
Not Coney Island.
And the positions remain the same, but the scores zoom ahead. Rach has got a huge lead on second place. So Gwen's pilot training instructor was who? And 2 people got that correct, which was Mithrat Akoi. And Rach is on fire with a highest streak answer of 9. That's fantastic. Diwa, Lee, Hera, I can't say that, and Liatet are all Lee, Thank you. I can't get my tongue around some of those. Flowers found on Atlantis. Everybody got that correct. Congratulations.
Yep, from her wedding planning.
And the positions remain the same. And Rach is still got a high answer streak of 10. And Brenda is only 2,000 points behind her. So Brenda can catch up. Entering the Hell system, which is the first planetary orbit the fleet bisects? And 1 person got that correct, which is Atlas. Let's see how that affects the standings. Oh, now it says that Brenda's on fire with a correct answer of 6 in a row. And I believe that must have been Brenda that got that correct.
It went up.
The first form in Urdu is. Everybody got that correct? It is floating swan. And Rach is still in the lead, and everybody's positions remain the same. 2 questions left. Who's the author of the Atlantis Grail series? This was one of the other practice questions.
the other
This will be
practice
for
question.
no points whatsoever. Everybody got that correct? I hope. It was Vera Nazarian. Yay. And,
no points
The
for that.
scores did not change, yes.
No.
And who of the following did not die in stage 1 of the games? And 1 person got that correct, which is Litana Chipu. Yeah.
Whoa.
Pardon my mangling of any names. And yes.
You got
So Rach got that one. And now for our final question.
it.
Yeah, really. Okay. During the pre-qualification testing, students had to draw an object. What was it? And 2 people got that correct, which was a dodecahedron. And our podium. Dun, 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 dun.
Everybody gets to be on the
Bam.
podium.
Yeah,
Yay.
exactly. Everybody gets to be on the podium. And Brenda comes in second, and Rach came in first. Woo!
It's a pretty good score.
is a pretty good
Congratulations,
score.
everybody. That was fun.
I would
Does
say,
someone want to announce how we're going to do the prize on these?
Yeah, we need to tell them about how we're going to do the scoring on this, since we're
Yeah.
having to do.
Okay, I have recorded I have recorded the total points.
well,
We'll take the next 3.
they're accessible. They're accessible within the quiz. It's within the quiz.
Yeah, we can find them online afterwards too, so we don't have to worry about that. But that's a good point. So what we'll do is out of whoever has the highest score out of everybody, once all the rounds are over, we'll declare them the winner. Is that what we're gonna do?
Yes.
And if there's a tie, we'll have a tiebreaker.
I like that plan. Okay,
Okay.
so Pam, Rach, and Brenda, please set the next round out since you've already played, and give 3 people a chance to play. So if you want to play in round 2, use the little raise your hand feature on Zoom, and we'll pick everybody once we had a couple of seconds to let people do that.
I have to start over, so I have to get out.
Yeah. So while Shelly's doing that, we'll anybody want to?
Was raising her hand, so
I've got 2 people raising their hands.
Okay, so I can't see who's
Uh,
doing
I've
that.
got
Wrong. Oh, there you are, Harriet and Anna.
I've got Harriet and Anna.
Okay, one
can
more
raise
person.
their hands.
Yeah, one more person can play. So we got Harriet and Anna.
so I'm gonna choose a different quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do green, because red and green are Christmas colors. Why not?
Sure.
And if you are not Christian, I apologize.
Okay, so there is the other people that aren't part of the, I thought we had more people that were out there waiting to play. So we've got Kathleen. Did you want to play?
She said early on that she did not. She only wanted to watch.
Okay, then do we want to flip a coin and these 2 get to go against one of our champs?
Or we could let one of the 2nd or 3rd place people play again from round 1.
But that, well,
Yeah, that's not as fun.
Yeah.
And
You can run it with just 2. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, we could just do that.
Let Mary, if Mary's there, let Mary play.
yeah, Mary or Carrie or
That's true.
I'll play if you want, but obviously I won't be the winner. I mean, even if my score is high, I don't want to be the winner. Only because, this is supposed to be for people,
We couldn't count
I
your
would
score.
have a
How would that
I would have a
impact
really
other
hard time.
scores?
I would have a really hard time playing slowly.
I think we just need to do the two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Harriet and Anna are it. I'm gonna start, okay?
All right. Okay, here we go. Tiago's rival show, Winning the Grail, was hosted by, oh, wow, that was quick, Buhat Hippias. I can't say his name. I'm sorry. And everybody got that right. So,
Hippias.
woo!
Whoa.
Look how close they were in time.
Oh, that was that.
Very
This is going to be a close fight, I think.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun to watch. What do the initials GGR stand for? And both of you got that correct. It's Grail Games Rage. And Anna remains in first place. Here it's an incredibly close second. What was the news about the ghost moon that Aeson told Gwen shortly after the champions ceremony? We only got one right answer this time. It was intangible. Ships passed right through it. And Harriet moves up to first place, and she got that one really quickly. Okay, well, who was
Somebody's got sound coming through.
Claudia when Awala came to reprimand Gwen's friends for the illegal birthday party?
Could somebody turn that, turn their.
Sound off. Turn
Yep.
that one off.
we're
All right,
getting-
so both of you got that correct. It was Derek.
Yeah.
No, they both got it wrong, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. That the answering thing still confuses me sometimes. I apologize.
I know
for-
it's not easy to see.
No, it's not. It's really
Yep.
not.
Hang on a second. Let me do something before you hit next, Shelley.
I'm waiting.
Okay, so let me see here. All right, so I muted everybody, but Shelley, you can unmute yourself.
I just did.
Okay, good. Now, everybody can unmute themselves, but please don't, because that causes a lot of distraction from the background noise. Okay, now
Okay.
we're ready to go.
5.
What is Logan's last name? Oh, and there goes that sound again. Okay, now everybody got that correct. It is Sangre. And Harriet remains in first place, but Anna still has time to catch up because we're only on question 5. Number 6, who is the author of the Atlantis Grail series? Again, this is a practice question that got shuffled in by accident, so there will be no points for this. Hopefully you both get it correct. And you did, Vera Nazarian. And no points, so. What did Gwen wear to the green 0G dance on ICS2? And the answer is none. She did not attend. And both of you got that correct.
Yeah, that was a trick question.
I like it. I like it. Harriet is on fire with an answer streak of 3. Which is not one of the call signs for one of the Astra Diamond? Arita, Awala, Zelio, Kerr, or Aeson? Whoa, everybody's quick. Vimana. That is
And-
not one of the call signs. Harriet is still on fire with a streak of 4 correct answers. Anna is catching up. Which color quadrant is Charlie Venice? And everybody got that correct. It is red. Oh, now it says Anna is on fire with 5 correct answers in a row. and she's catching up. Kerr didn't think that the candidates were ready for the sight of Zelio working out because and everybody got that correct. He wasn't wearing a shirt. I'm sure that they were okay with that, having to look at that. So Anna's still on fire with 6 correct answers in a row, and she's catching up to Harriet, who's still in first place. Which family has the longest line of nobility? Oh, we got one right answer, which is Kigeri.
Yep, Oala's family.
Wallace family, exactly. And that must have been Harriet because she was the only one whose points changed. So
Yep.
awesome. Question 12. The Oratoriat Kefasa Swu was leader of which country? Again, I'm sure I mangled that. Okay, so we got, nobody got that right. It was Eos Heket.
Right.
Heket. All right, so no points were awarded that round. Gordon and blank both start working for the same company in Poseidon. Nobody got that right because the answer was Dawn. The 5 rocky planets of hell include Ra, Septu, Atlantis, Ishtar, and again, nobody got that correct. It was Tammuz or Tammuz. Question 15. What group stormed the meal hall in an attempt to take over ICS-2? Everybody got this one right. Terra Patria. And Harriet's still in first place. Anna's catching up. Anu translates Zilio's greeting Nefero Eos Bat Impero Ferracone to Gwen as good morning, Earth Girl. And then finish that phrase. You both got that correct. You are like a putrid fish in a poo-poo bucket. All right, so Harriet's still in first place. Anna's still catching up. What date was Gwen's interview with Tiago held? One person got it correct. It was Green Marianne 7. So Anna is making a comeback with 3 correct answers in a row. Catching up to Harriet.
4 questions to go.
Trey Smith is in the blank quadrant. And one person got that correct. No person got that correct. The answer was green. Sorry.
That's okay.
So no points were awarded this round. Question 19 is a puzzle. Place the 4 Larks in their pre-semifinal standing score order from best to worst. Of course, you get extra time to answer this because it takes a little bit longer to do them in order.
Still have 25 seconds.
Don't forget you have to push, I think, the submit button once you get them in order, or it won't take your answer. Right. And we got one person right and one person wrong. The order was Gordon, George, Grace, and then Gwen. And Anna has moved to first place, just barely edging out Harriet. This is going to definitely be a close game. I like it when they're fun.
Finish.
Pardon?
Tight race to the finish.
Tight race to the finish. Who was the first yellow dorm mate to introduce themselves to Gwen at the Pennsylvania RQC3? And both of you got that correct. Congratulations. It was Haideep Bhagat. Anna remains in first place. And off to question 21, just 2 left. Place the 4 Atlantis Grail books in order from first to last. I believe this is another one of those 0-point questions. Was supposed to have been a practice thing for the other one. Yay, everybody got it correct. Qualify, compete, win, and survive.
Everything hinges on the last question now.
All right, and for our final question, dun, 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 dun. Bree Walton gave Team Ear 2 vocalist Fauzi Bato the nickname of, everybody got that correct, Fuzzy Bottom, which I would have done the same thing, I think. All right, so let's see who came out ahead.
Ready? Woo.
Nobody is in third place. Yes. Harriet came in second and Anna came in first. Congratulations, Anna.
100 points. Wow.
Ooh, wow. That was an incredible, exactly 100. That was an incredibly tight race.
Wonderful. And it looks like Rachel, I believe from the first quiz will probably
Yes,
be
Rachel is our
Overall
Rachel is
winner.
our ultimate number, our winner with 13,912 points.
Yep. Yay. Congratulations, Rach.
And are we gonna need Rachel's contact information or do we have it?
Well, we should have it because she
She's
should be registered for the convention. But so Rach, if you did not give us your correct address when you registered, let us know. Everybody should be able to unmute themselves and chat now if you want to.
Okay. And the other thing is Vera's gonna be sending these things out in January, right?
Yeah, we're not
And
sending these out till January to avoid the Christmas mail crazy. Plus, we have to order the
I
buttons.
don't know what Vera will do with these, but I'm gonna stop sharing now and we can go back to just
This was very fun to watch.
I'm not ending. I am just going to stop sharing my screen.
Right. Yes.
Although it says new share and I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
Share, I see. Never mind.
Whee!
Now people, if they want, can turn on their video and we can see people.
And if you want to see everybody at the same time, remember to put your view in gallery view. That way you get to see everybody's faces.
Yeah. And if you want to take yourself off mute, then we can hear you too. And you can give us some feedback on how it went.
Other than the fact that we didn't have as many people to participate as we thought we were going to. I mean, allowed.
Right, allowed to participate, yeah. We'll try to get that fixed for the next one.
Yeah, so it told us previously when we were verifying everything a couple months ago that on our basic account, we could have 20 people play at once. And then when we got in today, it said, oh no, we were kidding. It's just 3. What? So obviously, yeah, that changed. So we'll get it sorted out.
Rachel, you're our big winner today.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Everybody did so well. I'm always so astonished how much people remember, you know.
Amen to that.
It helps that I have been listening to them on repeat for the last, I don't know how long.
It's really
That
fun
helps.
to watch. My internet won't tolerate me being on 2 devices at once. It just, everything crashes.
Oh,
That's
But
all.
it's fun to watch.
oh, that's Kathleen. Yeah. Yeah, I know if you have internet that isn't, you know,
And
doesn't
I
have.
live in a very metropolitan area, but my neighborhood is tough. I can't search something on Google and stream a movie at the same time. I
That's
mean,
too
I
bad.
just have to
That
do
is-
one. I can do anything, but I has to just do one thing.
One thing.
I can't remember. Would I have to have given my address when I signed up?
You were supposed to, sure. Let me keep
I
chatting. I'll
probably
check and see
did.
if we've
I
got
probably
it.
gave you the right address. I just can't remember.
Yeah, let me check while we're all chatting. I
okay.
can do that.
So where are you located, Rachel? Are you in
I'm
England?
in the UK. I'm in the northish,
Yeah.
sort of like northeast.
Northeast,
Yeah,
north of York.
yeah, north. of
Almost to
Yorkshire.
Scotland
Right at
then.
the top of North Yorkshire. So if you know North Yorkshire, it's just on the border of Yorkshire and County Durham.
Uh-huh.
I think
So-
I've been to that part of the UK. I know I went to Sheffield and York and yeah.
Well,
We're heading there one of these days.
I am in the original Richmond, actually. Let's be honest.
In the original what?
Richmond.
Oh, Richmond,
Everywhere that's Richmond is named after here.
right.
There are so many places in the United States that are named after places in Scotland, England, and Ireland. It's
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've been doing some family history research and found out that my family came over from your area, actually. I mean, from far northern England and also Aberdeen, Scotland. And they came over in the early 1700s, which
Really?
I had
Oh,
no
Shelley.
clue. I thought all of my family came over in the 1800s. But no, they came over around 1720. So they were here for the revolution. I mean, and they came to Virginia. They started out in northern Virginia.
We need to compare notes sometime
Yeah,
because my family did the same thing, my mother's side.
okay.
Yeah, my
Yeah. It's
It's
family
not
on
the
my
Puerto
mother's
Rican
side,
side.
that early on, from northern British Isles and came to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
one of my ancestors married, Pennsylvania and Northern Virginia are very close.
Yeah.
Physically. And so one of them married a woman from Pennsylvania and then moved there. But I think he was like a great uncle, not my direct ancestor. But yeah, I'm just sort of, it's just fascinating to
Where are
And
you doing your
realize that I
research,
can go
Shelley?
back and find people's names in England and Scotland that,
Have you done the 23andMe thing yet?
no, I've done Ancestry.
You're doing
Mhm.
ancestry.com, that's where you're doing.
Yeah.
your research.
I haven't done it, but my sister has, so it's pretty close, I think. I
Yeah,
think
it
I
would
know.
be. I actually shared more DNA with my sister than my kids, exactly 50%. My sister and I were 55%, but she had
Yeah.
things in her profile that I didn't have. So that was kind of
Yeah. I
interesting.
know it's not exact, but I think.
No,
it's
Yeah.
we're not, my sister and I are not exact, but we're close, but I'm
Mhm.
about 2/3 English. I'm not very, even though my name is Scottish and and I always thought of myself as more Scottish, I'm actually way more English.
Hmm.
A little bit of Welsh and a little bit of Scottish, and then some Danish and some Norwegian I never even knew I had, like 10% Norwegian.
Huh.
Yeah, I did the ancestry DNA one, from ancestry.com. Now, there was always family legend that like my grandpa's grandpa was a Cherokee Indian, and there was a couple other things that I suspected from being raised in the South of the United States. And I get mine back and I'm like, oh my God, I am so white. It's not even funny. I'm like, there's no Indian in there anywhere. There's no anybody from any other nationality, just Northern European, where like, I was like, well, if anybody ever wonders, yeah, I always called myself definitely white. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
You see my red hair? I have
Yeah.
Caribbean Indian. I'm 2% North African. It's hilarious. I love it.
Well, yeah,
I like-
'cause
love it.
You've got that Latina.
Right, and
Background.
so, yeah, so
Yeah.
most of it's Europe, but I've got a wedge, because they do a
Mhm.
pie wedge of various different colors, and it's like, "But this is so cool." One of my African American friends said, "I knew you were a sister."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't done it, but my sister did it one year. She gotten my, we had gotten my mother and my mother's gentleman friend, which is what you call them when they're over 80, the gift, one of those gifts for Christmas, because Al in particular was very interested in it. But she had done it also for her, my sister did it also for herself. And I forget exactly what we're Italian. My family's Italian from various parts of Italy. My mother's family was Northern Italian. My father's parents were from Sicily. And the absolute wacky number of different places that we came from was so funny. But then I remembered an old history teacher of mine said, anybody with an army and a little bit of time went and conquered Italy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Italians were like all over from all over the place.
Sure.
Because
Hey,
my Sicilian grandfather and my aunt, his daughter, both had, one had blue eyes and one had green eyes. And you wouldn't expect that. I mean, the rest of the family is the typical dark hair, dark eyes, olive skin.
And that's
Northern
what you'd
lady.
expect with my father is from Cabo, Puerto Rico, and that's what you would expect. But I could always tell you that the Moors didn't conquer all of Spain. So and that was part and parcel of the dark Spanish Castilian. But
I
it's
had
really
a,
fascinating.
Yeah.
I had a manager one time, who was from Puerto Rico. And of course had the olive skin, dark hair. And, we were talking one day and she said, actually, the Puerto Ricans, the ones that came to settle, those are your Spaniards. Those are blonde haired, blue eyes.
Mhm.
It's
Yep.
the ones that mingled with the indigenous peoples there,
That's right.
because they were the dark hair and dark skinned.
And that's why I have the Native American Caribbean part of it. They even pinpointed the town that my grandfather grew up in, which I found was interesting.
wow.
I do know, I mean, part of my family on my dad's mother's side actually was settled in Indiana, married and intermingled with some of the Native American villages there, moved west because the white settlers were taken over, and they fought in the Revolutionary War, which was actually the first civil war fought on American soil.
Real quick, Rachel, I sent you a message to confirm that that's your address that we have.
That is my address, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then we have it. Yay.
Okay.
It makes it a lot easier. We have to go searching for addresses.
Well, when's the next, what, are we doing this again soon?
We will.
We haven't come up with a date yet.
It would probably be January.
Yeah, we're trying to do at least one thing every month leading up to the convention. So
Well,
Whether it's a chat, a trivia, or we might even surprise you with something entirely different. We haven't come up with everything yet.
Do you think they'll let you get the Kahoot thing so you can play more than 3 people at a time?
yeah, we'll get that sorted out one way or the other.
Yeah.
We have to get it sorted out before the convention. So
Yeah, we have to have it upgraded for the convention. The person who held it, the subscription to
License.
has let it go, and so we're gonna, and she's not part of this group exactly, so we're gonna have to.
I see. It just, you couldn't get it done in the short period.
well, no, we thought we had part of it straightened out, and then it turned out not to have been the case. Like I said, it told us that 20 people could play when we looked at it about a month ago, and then we get in today and it goes, oh no, just 3. We're like, really? All right.
And guys, I'm gonna say this, we're trying not to spend a lot of money because it comes out of, we're all putting money towards Zoom and all of this stuff. So that's part of the issue too. It'd be nice if they gave us these things for free.
Yeah.
But they don't.
No, they don't.
I'm excited to listen to Ace and Blue in a few days.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes out on Tuesday. It can be pre-ordered now if
Is
you
that what the
want.
7th is? I knew it was the 7th. I just.
Yes, Tuesday.
Book releases,
For some reason, go on Tuesdays. Yeah.
well, it has to do with the bestseller list or something, you know.
Yeah, the bestseller list.
Do they come out at midnight
Audible.
Pacific
Yes.
time? Yeah, that's what I thought, since Amazon's based in, well, I guess it depends where you get your audiobook, but Amazon is based Pacific time, so.
Okay. Seattle.
I mean, anything I've ordered is always, I would get it anywhere between 11 and midnight. So it all depends.
And I don't worry about it.
No, I don't either. I mean, I don't stay up.
Yeah.
I'm not staying up for it. I can't.
I wouldn't stay up for that. I did when some things were coming out on Kindle, I would just, it would, not the audiobooks, but when I would wait till the very second.
Yeah.
I can remember plenty of times that I would go to bookstores that, and go stand in line waiting for midnight to buy a really popular book. Especially
Like
a
all
lot
the
of
Harry
them were
Potters.
like the Harry
Yes.
Potter books, exactly.
I only did that once.
I did the Harry
Yeah.
Potter
I did that once
they had
for a
like
Harry
a-
Potter book, but
a
never.
night before. They had a night before really kind of cool thing going on. And then
Yeah.
I was in the hospital when it came out.
Oh no.
Yeah, that kind of bummed me out.
That was a
But-
bummer.
My sister came to visit that day and brought me the book.
Hey. Yeah, so being as I'm not a young person, when I was standing in line, and there were a few people that said, "Oh, buying a book for your kid," and I went, "Nope, buying it for me."
I never got questioned, but of course I was with her and we were all, and then we would go home and while we drove home, Erin would drive home and I would read her the first chapter and then we'd stay up all night reading the book. So
Awesome.
Mhm.
That must have been fun.
it was.
I
it
did
that
was.
waiting in line at a bookstore over though. That I'm not doing that.
I'm too
I
old
did
for
that
that
for
now.
a
That was a long
game
time
release
ago.
once, and I was surrounded by teenagers in the game store, and they were all wondering what the heck I was doing there, and I was like, no,
Yeah,
I'm
I don't worry about those people. The funniest thing I ever had was when I went to Best Buy to buy an iPod, and I was getting the one with more room on it, and the guy realized it was for me and said, "What are you going to put on this?" No worries. That's why I'm moving to one with a lot more memory. I've been on the internet longer than you've been alive, boy.
I hate.
Yeah, but if you never need something, they're the ones that can fix it for you.
I
Mhm.
hate running out of memory. I mean, I will buy as much memory as I can get.
Yeah. Oh, I handed my husband this last phone he got. I said, I don't want to hear that you don't have enough room because I think it was an iPhone 8 and I think it had like 128 gigabytes of room on it. So you get sloppy when you have that much memory because then you don't have to worry about, well, where are things going? And yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at a new phone and because mine just the charging port just won't hold anymore.
Yeah.
And it's an iPhone 7. But
Yeah.
it just won't, it worked fine, but it just, the cord doesn't stick in. I was looking at them, and I'm looking to get the one with the most memory.
Yeah.
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 Well, I won't say that I got an 11 because I moved from like a 6 to an 11. And I won't say that it's the perfect phone by any means. So eventually it'll die and I'll get whatever's out there again. But Steve will need one before me because he's in an 8. And he's starting to
Yeah,
find things
I've needed
don't
one
work.
for a while, but I've made it with it. But now this one issue, the fact that the cord falls off all the time is.
You might go to a repair thing or an Apple store and see if they can help you with that. There
Yeah,
may be something they can replace, and they may give you a good price on your old phone too.
yeah,
Because that seems like a fixable thing.
yeah. I've been trying to get through the holiday seasons on this phone before
Mhm.
because I have 18 grandchildren, so it gets expensive.
Oh yeah, I only have 3 right now. So, and I've been babysitting the youngest one.
Does the iPhone 7, would it take just a, what do you call that? A wireless charge where you just lay it on the little.
7
charger?
doesn't, you'd have to get
Yeah.
it isn't one that's set up for that.
And the wireless charge doesn't work that well, except my Highlander, we just got a new Highlander this year, and it has a charge port, and by golly, that thing works better than the one I paid a ton of money for. So I haven't had to use it because usually I have it plugged in because I'm listening to app CarPlay, but yeah, that you'll get some real nice things with an upgrade. And
Yeah,
you might want to watch the
I'm
prices
looking at
around.
I'm looking at the 13.
Hi, everybody. Night
Hey.
night.
Harriet,
Much nice for me, and I've got a baby in the bed.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. it's
Hi,
nice
it's
to
good to
meet
see you
you.
Bye.
See you next time.
Tell South Africa we say hello.
he's gone.
I think she's gone.
Yeah.
Healthy.
Well, you might want to look for the deals right now because they'll have some Christmas deals out there.
Yeah, that's what I've been looking at, but
Mhm.
it is a money thing.
Yep, they're not cheap, man.
Well, ladies, I will tell you to keep watching Discord because we will announce things in Discord. We'll put things on Facebook. We'll put things on the forum. But
If you haven't answered today's
available for
question,
chatting. You guys can
Yeah.
chat on Discord.
Yeah.
It
I'm gonna
took
go
me
ahead and
forever to
leave.
figure
I gotta
out
start dinner.
what link it was that it was on Discord. I kept thinking they're saying they're announcing it, but it took me, but I figured it out now.
Okay.
But we're trying
I think
to
it's an
get all of
age
us
thing.
used
I'm
to
telling
this.
you, you guys are all way younger than I am.
I
Not
don't know.
really.
Let me see. I'm a 66, almost 67.
I'm 74.
I'm
Hey,
60.
you're
Oh, very well.
my
I am
sister's
74.
75 and she's read these books. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave because I got a bunch of things to do. But yeah, I really love it. We're trying to get everybody used to Discord. I'm not crazy about it myself, but this is really a practice session for the con coming up. So we're all know what the heck we're doing.
Yeah. Well, I
And I
appreciate
will-
it. When I ask
will
a
say
question, you
goodbye,
guys are all
guys.
willing to answer.
Bye,
So
Nydia.
I appreciate it.
Bye, Nydia.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
if anybody
Bye,
hasn't
Kathleen.
answered these, don't forget also there's the daily
Do
question
the daily question.
giveaway, the daily
Win.
giveaway on Facebook and the forum.
Yeah.
Kathleen, Brenda, where are you?
Michigan.
All right, okay.
Yeah, it's still daylight a little bit. Almost gone.
Very dark here, as you can
It's
see.
just 4
Yeah,
o'clock.
dark for me too.
It was supposed to be sunny here today and it's been cloudy all day, so.
Oh, it was beautiful here today. First
Is
time.
it snowing where you are, Rachel?
Pardon?
Is it snowing there?
No, it did last week, but it's not this week, thankfully.
Wow.
That was my phone telling me I need to take my meds. Not yet.
There haven't been any major storms in the US that I've heard about this year yet. I don't
Not-
know, are they just kind of
no.
running late or?
We haven't had any snow here really, Carrie, in the southern half of the state.
We've had snow here. Had
Yeah,
probably 4 inches.
It kind of came swooping through northern Wisconsin and across the lake and then into Whitman, and then it kind of covered Michigan.
Yeah.
I know. Last Sunday was horrible.
I'm in Madison, so I'm in southern Wisconsin, so we missed that.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Sunday was a bit because I ended up out in snow in a camper van that's not
Ooh.
young.
Very.
My friend who gets lost all the time. He did manage not to get lost this time.
I had a friend like that, an Welsh, actually he was Welsh, and he would drive his cars until they ran out of gas. And then he would have to hitchhike to find petrol. And
It's not that bad.
awful. It was no fun riding with this guy because he refused to stop and get petrol until he ran out.
Yeah.
He liked to see if he could
Pasta.
just inch another mile out of the car, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
my pasta.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, just not quite on it. Not
Yeah.
quite on it
Yeah.
yet. That's my pasta. So yeah, we got
Okay,
a bit.
well, we will let everybody know our next video event. In the meantime, keep watching Facebook for the questions. Drawings.
Announcements.
Have a good night.
All right.
Yep.
Good night.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Good night, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Good to see
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye.
There. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Leftovers? No.
Leftovers. Yeah, I was, Mary posted a thing about